Good evening, adventurers, and welcome back to camp. We're here to tell you another story of an adventure is out there. Trent, do you want to give us the recap of what happened last time? Because I feel like it affected you the most.
We fought over the span of a week, and on the last day of when the fighting was supposed to stop, it didn't stop immediately like we had all thought, and this demon horrifying thing came running in from the null side of the river, and we tried to slow it down very unsuccessfully. Made a giant ice wall that tried to slow it down, and it just broke that thing apart. And then I forget his name, but a giant green orc came flying in from our side and landed. They fought. Giant green orc went down, and the demon thing looked wounded. So we were like, okay, we can take this on. And Udall, thinking Terrence was responsible enough for this piece de resistance, Terrence comes up, drinks the potion that he had, turns him into a legendary hero.
One.
I don't know the name of him.
One with
Caleb.
dragon bone armor and red hair.
Yep.
Okay. Sweet.
And I beat the beast no problem. When the orc guy woke up, he made Goodle give him all of his notes on how to make that. And now Goodle is very sad because that was 200 years of his life that he spent making that potion, and he is never allowed to do so again.
And now, you're going to a celebration.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And now we'll work from our sponsor, Nobody. Hey.
Hi there, it's me. Nobody.
Oh,
So
it's black.
You guys make your way.
Ooh.
It's black? Does anyone
Not
see
for
the map?
me. I do.
No,
I see it.
I see it.
Okay.
it was loading before, but
Okay, so everyone
Sorry.
sees the map. So you guys make your way back to camp. Terrence, you're carrying an unconscious Goodle. Ofric is limping from his wounds. As you get back to camp, you find there's a lot of Gorks milling about, doing random tasks. Clint looks like he's helping set up some sort of sitting area.
I am.
While
Okay.
Cornwick is just sitting in the sitting area. Would you all approach? What is everyone going to go do first?
What was their food?
You know the food will be after like an assembly and before the festivities.
Hmm.
am I unconscious?
You're currently unconscious.
You got hit with a poison dart that put you to sleep.
Goody.
You'll be up soon.
What did I do during the fight?
You were in the medicine camp. You were here.
Fernald's gonna wait for the thing to start, I guess. There's not really that many people here.
There would be more people. It's difficult to populate and unpopulate things.
Hmm. Then she'll chat amongst Gorks.
As you do, Grigig sort of just stands behind you, not leaving your side.
Makes sense.
Goodle was never passed out. Terrence was just carrying him because he was thankful. Goodle's gonna try to find... Was there any sort of drink out? Or is there nothing?
If you try to go find a drink from somebody, they will get you some water.
No, he's talking hard drink. He needs to drink
They
away
don't-
his problems
They
at the
don't
moment.
really have hard drink. Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody, you say like hard drink, and they look at you and they kind of hand you a cup with some herbs in it.
He'll take the cup. He'll come sit under the tree and drink.
If you're missing any HP, you heal it,
Okay.
and it kind of tingles your tongue a little bit. But other than that, nothing.
Nothing really.
No.
Okay. Terrence is just gonna roam about. I'll let you control Terrence because I'm fine with just Goodle for this one.
It's fine. He'll I'll come put him next to Fernal for now.
Yeah, Fernal would want him to sit there.
Oh yeah, Fernal has a crush on Terrence now.
Yeah. Ever since that crazy time.
These
What?
Ever since he turned into a legendary being and killed a guy.
Nice.
Glim, after not too long, somebody comes by with a potion and helps you to wake up.
We all just left him there.
I mean, Terrence was carrying him. I assume he took him with him.
Yeah.
I am helping where I can.
And you do so.
Is this pile of wood on fire?
Where am I? Where's my character?
Do you see fire?
No.
Then no.
I don't know if you could have generated or not.
You don't
Like
think I
the
can't
people-
generate
Oh, crap.
fire?
I forgot I had control over one of the characters. My bad.
No, you're fine.
Clint's just gonna sit on the log if no one else is there then.
Take this unconscious symbol off of you.
Be in the back where the rest of the party is.
All right. So, as the area kind of gets finished up, everyone's done setting up different chairs and stuff. Everyone starts taking their seats.
Goodle will come join the rest of the group. Sitting over here by the other gnome.
Clint, you want to say anywhere specific?
Nope. I do not. I'll just sit right here.
Glim gives a nod at Clint, gives him a pat on the back.
As Clint comes and sits down, a large bugbear comes walking over and sits down next to him, eyeing him the entire time.
I'm glad I'm not on that side of him.
But eventually a bunch of people come by and take their seats.
Yeah.
The chef stays where they are.
And he meant Goodle, not Clint. I'm sorry.
You're good. He would have accepted like with a nod, and just kind of he's looking very solemn at the moment.
He's old. I get it.
He's old and he just lost his life's work.
Abbas just took something very important from him.
Yeah.
And threatened him if he ever did anything with it again.
Yep. And eventually the leaders of all 5 of the clans come by. They stand up in front. One of them takes the central log, which is cut higher than the average log would be cut. Obviously, is a standing platform. The chatting starts to die down. Everyone starts looking up towards the clan leaders. They sit there and stare at you for a while, just looking between each of you, meeting your eyes.
Fernal smiles at Garnel.
He gives you a slight nod in return, but does not return the smile.
Hmm.
The one on the stump here. Also, as they talk, obviously Goodle and Fernal are able to translate for other members.
Yep, Goodle knows Gorkish now.
I guess Cornwick just doesn't know what's going on, so he's just sitting back here all by himself. So the one standing on the what is it called? A stump first is a hobgoblin, and he is Tor. Another half cycle goes past. Another great victory is won. We owe our thanks to the father and the mother from the infestation of the gnolls. The father creates and the mother provides. The entire audience repeats that phrase. The father creates, the mother provides. The father has returned once more into the heavens till the next half cycle. We would like to thank the Peakskins for helping us in our time of need. May your stores grow vast.
That's you guys! As Infernal whispers hushedly, but very loudly anyway.
At this point, Divum, the goblin leader, comes and crawls up here. I don't believe the Pinkskins deserve our thanks. They decided to live near the Knoll border. Their intentions were not to assist us, merely themselves. Those of us that remember the stories remember the White Hares came as friends too. The White Hares broke every promise, committed every sin. This Pinkskins may be no different, secretly plotting against us Gorks. Fear them and be wary. Another sin that we have recently been aware of is the continued hostilities between Divum and Thraga. The father's late appearance has let us know he's unhappy with us, and that we should make peace or risk losing his divine aid. Divim and Thraga are now at peace. A cheer echoes from the crowd. And he crawls down to let Thraga, one of the two bugbear leaders, take his place. As Divin put, the hostilities are over. Thinking back on our foolishness, I'm reminded of the story about the fox that made fun of the billy goat. A billy goat was once in love with a fox. He told her his feelings, but all she did was laugh. The fox made fun of the billy goat, saying he would never be worthy of her love. Rejected, the billy goat leaves and returns home. Following him home, a shadow basilisk had heard all. The shadow basilisk tells the billy goat to shave his horns. The fox would love that. The billy goat got excited and removed his horns and goes to show the fox. The fox just laughed, saying the hornless head would never earn her love. The billy goat, dejected and hornless, goes home and kills himself. This story teaches us two things, but for this I'll only use one. The shadow basilisk enforces and strengthens conflict, tricking us into bad and rash decisions. We fought because the shadow basilisk has been tricking us to do so. Neither of us really wanted to hurt each other. We should also keep that in mind for the Pinkskins. Do we hate or fear the Pinkskins because of something they've done, or because the shadow basilisk whispers bad decisions in our ears? A couple of cheers sound out through the...
Squirtle claps rigorously.
Yeah.
Also, Caleb, it's amazing.
Thank you. I thought I'd do something with at least one of them.
I can't believe you were able to make it actually make sense.
It took a while. Yeah.
Glenn altered the while as soon as he heard the man say, heard the billy goat killed himself. He just starts nodding his head and stroking his beard and agreeing. He's like, yes, of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
The other bugbear leader steps up. Yargog.
A quick question. What was that one's name?
That one was Traga.
Traga?
He's from the fishing village to the southeast, where you found Karina. So Yargog steps up. Only one thing truly shows a person's true colors. Combat. Yargog was lucky to fight near the Pinkskins on multiple days. They fought with strength and conviction. They didn't fight for blood. Most didn't even seem to enjoy it. They fought because they had to. And they did so with great courage. When the great demon came, we thought it was all over. Everyone retreated, Gorks included, all but one. And he points a large sausage finger at Goodle. Whether it was out of courage or stupidity, this small, itty-bitty, teensy-weensy, puny creature thought
Glim
only
isn't
to...
being-
What?
I was going to say, Glim isn't being insulted, but he feels insulted after hearing that.
He thought only to stop the huge, humongous, massive beast. Even ran into the river to get to it. He has inspired Yogog. Maybe tinies are not so bad after all. Now, it is time for silence, to respect all of those that have fallen in these last few days, and to honor all that the gnolls have taken from us now and any time in the past. The mother claims the bodies of those that fall, and the father cares for the souls. Yogog Mystic Woman will be speaking goodbyes to departeds for the next 3 days at the river. With that, he steps down to let Garnel step up. To all the chieftains, well said. Now you of Garnel claim the pink skins as friends, and we hope to see them thrive in the future. Now it is the time to honor the father and the mother by sharing personal experiences of their power. And he steps down, and at this point people are sort of free to come up and stand on the log to tell stories about things the mother or the father have done for them. I'm not doing any of those, so we're skipping past that unless you guys really want to give some sort of testimony here.
Fernal probably would have gone up and just said something on the lines of, "We saw him save our lives!"
Everyone nods appreciatively as you go sit down. There's a couple similar stories. But afterwards, the camp leaders all leave to head to the next camp to deliver the message again.
They go from camp to camp.
Indeed. But now, it's dinner time.
Doodle's gonna have a bunch of fans now.
Yeah, right?
Pretty much as the orc behind you stands up to go get food, he pats you on the back and then starts going over.
Nearly knocks you off your chair.
And there's a couple of people that stand up and go to start playing some music.
Fernal goes to get food immediately.
Goodle will kind of wait until a lot of people have gotten their food.
He'll go. Clint will go.
Yeah, Glim will also go, but he's going to bring a plate back for Goodle.
Is there supposed to be... Oh, I can't hear the music.
No? All of the logs start getting moved off to the side so people can gather in the central area.
Goodle's just taken away as a chariot throne.
No, he'd get up and move over this way to the side. You see that with what was said, he's no longer as sad. You know, he's got a bit of a smile on. There's still that remorse in his face, but he's, you know, kind of cheered up.
He's feeling Goodle.
Yeah.
Ha! I get it.
Fernal's gonna grab some food, take it over here, and season it with mushrooms. And she feeds some to Terrence. I make food.
So they're serving sort of roasted mushrooms seasoned with different herbs, as well as just hunks of meat that have been sort of roasted over a fire. As well as they do a thing where they take mushroom, wrap it in a thin strip of meat, and then put it in some boiling water in here until cooked.
That actually doesn't sound too bad.
That sounds delicious.
Glim had gathered a plate full of everything and
It's
brought
like
it.
It's the opposite of stuffed mushrooms.
Mushroom stuffed.
Yeah.
Yep.
But this
So-
is everyone starts celebrating. A couple people standing off to the side, just sort of watching. Others start dancing to the music. Some people are just talking with one another.
Fernal tries to dance, but she's really bad at it.
Goodle's gonna be sitting next to the other gnome because he's the only one about the same size.
And there's goblins.
Can't dance, can ya?
Okay, my screen went black. I can't do anything.
Your dancing made his screen go black.
No!
You blinded him.
He summoned the blackness.
Just try restarting,
I'm trying to
refreshing.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it fixed.
I don't
Boogie
suppose
just
it could have been
blacked out.
learning common during that big fight.
During the big, yeah, you can count that as part of your days, because
Really?
you had like nights off where you were being where you got a rest and you got healed from the.
How many days was it?
It was 10. A week is 10 days in this world.
That means I got 20 days of common learned.
That
Goodness.
should be all of them, right?
I don't know how many there's supposed to be.
It's I think it's supposed to be 14 days.
Oh, hey, there you go.
So you've learned common.
Could I've
I am fluent.
Could you have what, Goodle? Or not
Oh.
Goodle, Glim?
I couldn't remember if Glim had decided to go and start speaking Orcish or not, but if not, could I've taken that week to begin my Orcish speaking?
Yep, you could have 10 days worth of Gork speak.
I could teach you how to speak Gorkish.
Orcish.
I speak
can
both.
too.
Oops.
Yeah. And I think at least 4 of those days, Fernal could have actually helped you, which I think gives you double days,
Ooh.
if she
There
was
you
willing,
go.
of course.
Oh, easy. Maybe that's how she learned too. She was learning from him and teaching him.
Just teach each other.
Yeah.
That means you have to have like a slight Yerkish to your speech.
No, it's too hard.
It's not hard to go and speak like this.
When my voice sounds like this, it is.
Well, eventually it gets to dusk. They light the great bonfires they have sitting out. Oh, I broke it.
It's like that there's a person inside of it.
There it is.
Yeah.
No, it's dead.
I accidentally
It's
grabbed
not
the
turning back on.
So with the light of the fires, shadows play across the landscape. Everyone dances, having a good time. Is there anything particular anyone wants to do?
We're just
Um,
dancing, having a good time, but not looking good while dancing.
Lim, being a tinker, could he have had horseshoes on hand? He's made a pair of 2 U-shaped metal pieces out of broken parts.
You could
Something
have,
out of scavenging.
Sure, you're gonna make horseshoes?
Well, no. I want Glim to have like a set of like a set
Horseshoes
for
the game.
horseshoes the game. So if he doesn't have horseshoes, just metal pieces of metal that are bent to a U shape.
I feel like wood might be easier because I don't know where we'd be getting metal.
Or I guess weaving a horseshoe could have worked. Be a thick one.
Yeah, you could have used like stone or weaving or something. Sure.
Goodle will help out with that because I'm also a tinker.
Yeah, we just made a yard game for people who wanted to play that.
Fernal grows a really tall, thin mushroom for them to throw the shoes.
Hey. This is a game.
We're playing horseshoes at a.
I gotta try to play horseshoes. Hey.
Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah. You're able to get at least close. I don't know what the DC for throwing a horseshoe is, but it is pretty difficult.
I don't know. Glim's not used to the balance of the weight yet because it's not steel or iron.
Whoa.
Goodle and all of his bomb throwing practices. He's fairly good at throwing horseshoes.
You really are a hero.
He'll speak back in Gorkish. I am no hero.
She admires the horseshoe playing.
She shakes her head and says, "You saved all of our lives. And so did Terrence." She looks back at him dreamily.
Alright.
Are there any leaders about for the Orcish camp?
No, they went off to do something else.
Or is there anyone in charge, I guess, currently?
Oh yeah, there'd be like one of the medicine women around. Probably sort of in charge of things, but not really telling anybody what to do.
No? Okay.
Sort of
I'm not
just
saying
letting
that.
everyone enjoy themselves.
Right. If there's any food left, Glim's gonna go back to it.
Oh, I guess Vernal will make casual conversation with other orcs, kind of talking about how, like, oh yeah, did you know that you can go into the Knoll territory after all this is over? Maybe we should go there and like root them out and kill them all.
They sort of look at you funny, like, why would you do that? There's still other monsters over there.
But the Knolls are the worst.
It's true, but that doesn't make it safe.
If we can handle the Knolls, we can get across the river and take them on.
Honestly, it's been 10 days. I'd like to get home to my family.
I mean, we don't have to go now. I'm just saying something we should consider.
Glim walks by with a loaded plate of food about twice his height and offers a piece to the both of them.
I'll
And
take
makes some
one.
mushrooms to eat.
He'll take one.
Takes one and just eats it.
He just goes to each party member and offers a piece while whatever they're doing before he goes
His
back to
shield
his seat.
doubles as a platter.
Yeah.
Is Clint doing anything specific during these parties?
Yeah, where's Clint at?
I don't know, because I still can't get it up.
You don't really need the screen. It's just
I'll be hanging out with just everyone.
You want to play horseshoes with us?
I guess I don't really know anyone. I got dragged into the fight right after
yeah.
Then-
I was
but-
down, so I don't really know anyone.
You have been with them and talking with them for at least 10 days.
Oh, I have? Okay, I didn't know.
Come play a game.
I'd play horseshoes.
He offers a tray of food to Clint. Hungry. Sun's gone down.
The celebrations end up going well into the night. People are pretty much expected to retire whenever they're ready.
Wait, do I technically have a zombie Knoll here?
If you still wanted him, yeah.
She'll have him. Wait, no. Yeah, she probably just would have put it out of his misery.
Yeah, a lot of people probably wouldn't like having him around.
Yeah, I was like, I could have him go to the camp, and I realized he'd be uncontrolled by tomorrow's.
That's true.
Yeah.
Send him to the camp and have him wait for you there.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone is expected to retire whenever they want. A few Gorks take partners to their beds in celebration, but yeah.
Whoopa!
I assume you just all retire, eventually going to sleep
Yeah.
on your own.
Yep.
Yeah.
You nod off as the music comes to starts slowing down, coming to a close. Less and less musicians are all playing at once. And in the morning when you wake up as they're starting to strike tents and pack up different sort of food and extra goods that they've gathered around here. Everyone's getting ready to go at this point.
Yeah, Fernal will gather everybody up and start heading home.
Yeah, you guys want to head to the camp?
I thought we were gonna head out and go invade the knoll area.
If you guys still want to do that, I'm super down.
I think we should have a camp meeting on this.
Yeah, we go back to.
That's true. I think, or don't we have our entire camp here?
The entire camp is here.
Let's talk about it here. Well, we're right next to the border still.
Right?
I say we go.
It would be a good way to root this problem out at its source. Take care of this once and for all.
And then we'd be heroes. All of us.
What if I don't want the glory?
You get more food.
We also get a safe place to stay for a while.
That too.
But we probably shouldn't be sending the entire camp everywhere.
Of course.
Maybe send a few people and send everyone else back to see if they can fix things up.
Good idea. A small party is better than bringing through an entire army.
I'll go. Fernal raises her hand.
Goodall, I will go as well.
I'll also go.
Three
Seems
people.
good to me.
Beatrice.
I'll go.
Yes, Clint.
Oh, I forgot.
It's a party of 4. I mean, that doesn't seem too bad. Did you want to take anyone else with you, or is that it?
We're probably good.
Terrence
Still
will,
run.
Wants to come.
Terrence will
Right.
stay.
Well, until we see you next, good luck.
Farewell.
And may the light protect you all.
Farewell.
With that, the rest of the camp leaves. As those who are going turn to go cross the river.
Just around the riverbed.
Sailing just beyond the river bends.
Time to sail.
So you guys get to the river. What are you doing? How are you crossing it?
How wide is it?
It's about the same width as before. Let's just do that.
Oh, okay.
Terrence should not be here.
I know. I just brought you guys here, so
Yep,
There.
you're good.
here's the river. What's the plan?
Who has rope?
I has rope.
How long?
Never mind. I has no rope.
Would it be possible to use plant growth to like grow something across, or would it have to grow something across the entire 100 feet that it normally?
One more time. What's wrong with plant growth?
I'm saying because like I can either with plant growth you can either cast it as an action to make all plants in a 100-foot radius become thick and over. But I'm wondering if I could use it instead to just like make one plant grow across the river, so we could just like not maybe walk across it, but at least like hold on to it so we don't float away.
I have no problem with that.
All right, I do that.
That's something I always allow in my campaigns. I don't remember who knows and who doesn't know. Just to give you real quick, as I allow like spell sculpting to an extent.
Yeah.
If you try to make it too strong, basically if you use a higher spell slot, it would be a little better. Like you can sculpt spells. Anyway.
I grow a vine all the way across.
Okay.
Wow. And now I'm going to try. Is it thick enough to walk across, or do we just have to hold on to it?
Black.
Ew!
Glim starts climbing on it, hand over hand, and swinging his legs above the river.
Didn't work very well, but yeah.
Yeah, Fern will do the same, I guess.
Good will do like the he'll hang on with his arms and his legs, and he'll like scoot himself across like a snail.
All right. Clint, do anything specific to get across here?
Like it's. I'm just walking.
You're just gonna walk.
Hey, I have a
Balance.
-1 to strength. I gotta go slow.
So Clint just starts walking across. He has a little bit of trouble. Part of the way, just sort of getting his foot caught in different leaves and stuff.
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to fix my.
No, you're fine.
computer.
You made it across. You're good.
Okay.
As you get across, Fernal lets go of concentration on the plant and it withers.
Technically, it doesn't require concentration or anything.
It doesn't? All right. Well, then it stays there.
Jeez, yeah, no, you could make all plants in a half-mile radius become so thick that they're difficult terrain for a year. That's horrible.
They'd live as long as the plant lives, at least.
Yeah, that's true.
So now there's a vine bridge across the river.
Oh my gosh, I can use plant growth to make plants yield twice as much food? Why haven't we been using this at our camp?
You've been using
You're
Druidcraft, which gives you 1.5 times food.
But this is twice as much.
Now you know.
I'll have to do that
For
later.
next
Okay,
time.
anyway. Yeah.
That's wrong. Get out of here.
You're wrong.
You're wrong, God.
Brody's
You're
the
wrong.
only one that can look at the map.
No, you.
Look, I can look. I have the eyes. I get to look at them.
All right, Brody. This is where you are. Well, actually, no. That's where you are. You just crossed the river.
Okay.
Where do you want to go?
Where did we believe the knoll sect would be?
You didn't really talk about that.
It's out to find them.
So we're just
Then-
looking for where the knolls are.
Where did we ever establish where the border was on the map?
The border's the river.
Okay. Then to this direction up here. These are all mountains, right?
There are mountains in that direction, but they're back across the river,
And this is just more of a forest, right?
as far as you know.
Okay. I guess we start going. Can I use a survival check to see if there are any tracks of gnolls in the area?
Give us a
They
survival
said try
check.
to. Nope. Should not be advantaged.
With a
It's still a
15.
15.
With a 15, you see massively large gnoll-like footprints that sort of lead toward. They're going towards the river, but they come from the forest.
Define large.
So the creature you fought last time
Okay.
was
I don't know that.
was a huge tile creature, a 3x3, while everyone else is a 5, which is a 1. Square.
Oh, okay. Great.
So they're very
that
very
size.
big feet,
Maybe bigger.
and you're pretty sure
Wait.
they're from that creature.
Follow them, follow them.
I informed the party of this, and I guess we follow.
Can I also use survival to get ahead of the tracks or get I notice the tracks so I can follow them too,
You may.
just so that we don't miss them. Oof.
Give me one
The-
second.
The initial tracks are not hard to find, but trying to find them through the underbrush is proving to be difficult.
Ooh, spooky.
Ooh, spooky.
Wallet's empty.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but my wallet being empty is one of the scariest feelings ever.
That's true. I think the scariest feeling is not feeling your wallet.
So you walk for about 2 hours, which is about 6 miles, through the forest. And the further you're getting, the more the trees they seem to be more barren. There's not as many leaves or branches. The branches seem to have been snapped off in many different ways. You can even see just gnaw marks up and down the trunks. That's way too pleasant. Hello. I
I
didn't
should
know.
have.
I didn't know that flute was in there.
I should have saved my plant growth to fix all these trees.
All right, so I guess we're not gonna have forced music because I didn't have anything else that's even close.
Oof.
I didn't know that flute was in there. That's unfortunate.
To have nighttime music. That's a thing.
Yeah,
That was my nighttime music. I have another one, but it's also pleasant. Anyway, after the 2 hours and 6 miles of walking, the area where the tracks don't seem to be as prevalent anymore. The ground is a little bit more rocky, not as much dirt. Trying to
Alright.
find the next one, you are unable to.
Hmm. Can I look
If you'd like.
close for track?
Okay, I think I've got it working.
18, you do not find any sort of tracks.
Huh.
Am I able to? Well, what time is it now? We just been out here like what, an hour maybe.
2 hours.
Yeah, you've been here 2 hours. You had just woken up. Probably about an hour for you to have woken up, got breakfast, talked. So it's probably around 11.
Where do you think he?
So we're just looking for a giant monster?
We're looking for the heart.
Yeah.
Because the giant monsters, like Shadow or whatever, went back the way it came.
Okay.
Is there any like caverns, wide open cave mouths nearby?
The area doesn't seem to be quite hilly enough for big open caves.
So do all those just disappear?
You don't know.
Do you think they just fall out of the sky?
Perhaps we should look for tracks of any null tracks to see if we can find our way to a null village.
Footprints, yeah.
They live
Let's
in a
see.
village. But he looks.
Looking around, it's not too hard to find the sort of pod feet of the gnolls, pretty much going every which way.
In this location particularly?
Just around. Even if you walk for like 5 minutes and following one for just a bit, you know they just don't stop. They're just everywhere.
Huh.
Well, that's fun.
Well, I'm stumped.
As am I. I say we keep going west or north or northwest. Same
You're the
difference.
map person.
West is
Then-
that way.
Then we shall go north.
You go for about an hour. 2 hours. And as you hit that 2 hour mark, you get to an area where the trees are completely barren. Some of them have branches, but none of them have leaves. They all seem to have been dead for a very long time. The dirt that they are rooted in is almost black.
Wow. This doesn't look bad.
I am collecting some of this dirt.
Okay. You notice as you're how are you touching it?
I have vials.
Are you just putting the vial to the ground and scooping?
Yes. Taking care not to touch it with my fingers.
You notice as you scoop and pull it back up that the dirt sort of starts to stick to the outside of the vial, indicating it's very sticky.
Yeah.
What do you suppose you do with that?
Hope it's not demon blood.
Well, if it is, it'll work in my favor.
Hmm?
Taking his Trinketeer's tool, he's going to try to like scrape the dirt off of the edge of the vial before stowing it in his bag.
We should look for a cave. The white hairs, they come from other places. They don't have anything to do with the god, so they must still be around somewhere.
Shouldn't trust the white faces.
What are the white hairs, by the way?
Hairs.
Drow.
Do we know yet or no?
I guess Clint specifically hasn't seen them, but everyone else has seen them across the river shooting arrows at you.
Drow.
Yeah, they're drow.
Drow?
Dark
Ooh.
elves.
Well, that seems fun.
We should try to find them.
I don't think they take too kindly to us.
I don't care if we have to kill them.
Yes, but the longer we're in this area, the more dangerous it shall become.
Not necessarily.
So shall observe then.
We need
The
to
area
know.
we're in, do we see any tracks from the big guy?
Not from the big guy, no.
Could I possibly roll a survival check to think that if we're not seeing tracks in sticky dirt, that it's not come this way?
Sure.
I mean, my intelligence is 18, so maybe
I
he just
mean-
thinks that.
I think you could just think that if you'd like.
Okay, he'll just share it. How sticky this dirt seems to be, if that creature came from this way, it would have left significant footprints.
He does have a point.
Well, we already kind of found where the footprints stop. We're not really looking for the creature anymore.
We're just kind of going a direction.
That's right.
I'm just following him.
As long as he doesn't get us lost.
I have a map.
And Brody, if at any point you just want to make a map for the other players, if you just want to draw the map in Paint or something and post it in Discord, you're free to do so.
Goody. I will
What are you guys doing now, though?
paint away. What?
I guess I'll just follow. I will keep an eye out for weird-looking plants and stuff, though.
Give me nature check.
I get advantage on this.
Ooh, I should do this too. As I also look at plants. Because that's just what she does.
The area ahead seems completely devoid of any sort of life. However, along the border of where there's kind of life and then there's not life, you see plants that are sort of graying in color. They all seem to have jagged thorns that come out of different areas, like a a flower will have thorns coming out of its petals, sort of like a giant maw waiting to eat something up.
Okay, he's gonna look for a nice pebble,
Okay,
and I'm assuming he finds one.
sure. Yeah, there's plenty of pebbles.
He's gonna toss it into the maw of the plant.
You throw the rock and it like hits the plant and it kind of snaps the stem and it's bent over it now.
Okay. Means it's not anything that's gonna eat us.
That's nice.
Yeah, it wasn't very big. It was like a typical flower.
Oh, I was picturing,
Bigger.
yeah, like the Journey to the Center of the
Plant
Earth.
size.
No,
The
no.
Journey to the Center of the Earth plants.
just
Okay.
like a typical flower.
In that case, he wouldn't have picked up a pebble and thrown it.
Hmm.
He will, though, take another vial of his, and he will go and cautiously pluck the flower.
You grab the stem.
After drinking a resistance potion.
You grab the stem and you pull up to pluck it. And where there's usually some sort of, depending on the plant, either some sort of like milky dew that comes through or even a clear liquid water, is a sort of black goopy substance similar to demon blood.
I am instantly, well, with a vial, I'm going to collect that.
You collect the blood or the flower?
The blood and in a different vial of the flower.
Okay.
We should not be touching this stuff.
I be wary.
I shall be.
Might be smart.
Which direction?
Well,
are you?
where to now?
Glim?
It's northwest.
Northwest?
Unless there's a trail that blood can follow.
No, but going northwest will take you into the dead zone.
The dead zone.
That's all I can describe it as. If you like to know, the dead zone's border is sort of like, well, closer than that. It's sort of like this, and then going to the northwest. That's the entire dead zone there.
Okay. So we're in the dead zone.
You're right on the border.
Then we shall go south. No. Let's go deeper into it then.
You're going in? And so you do so. And you walk.
Going deeper into the dead zone?
Right.
Is anyone? Are you complaining, or bringing it up with Glim?
Yeah,
This might
suppose
be
that.
bad.
That's where a known site could be, and they give the phrase dead zone as a giveaway. Knockoff.
I don't think. I think we might die.
We can avoid if you like,
Demon
I would
blood
like
is
that.
very scary.
but we shall go south then.
You just came from straight south. Which direction of south do you want to go? Just straight south again?
Southeast this way.
Southeast that way. So you leave the border.
Yeah.
You start walking for an hour. And about almost 2 miles, which is about 40 minutes or so. Just trudging through this half-dead forest. Eventually you start to hear some sounds up ahead, and a faint sound of a demonic like laughter. You recognize it, of course.
Does anybody else hear it?
No. You sort of hear it and then it's gone. What are you gonna do about it?
I voice the party and say, "It's here."
What's here?
I can't recall this laughing that I recognize?
It was a Knoll laugh.
Yeah, just no laughter.
So,
Let's go find it.
can I percept where that laughter came from?
Sure. Roll me another perception. Yes, it was up ahead. It was a little further away. Hence, you could only hear it faintly. But you could probably make your way towards it if you wanted to try and sneak up on whatever made the noise. Most likely a Knoll.
Assessing my party, I don't think we'll be very sneaky. Unless otherwise.
Formal's not very sneaky.
I'm not very sneaky.
It's walk but keep the
Any
rattling.
rogues?
So you're not going to try and sneak. You're just going to walk?
Can I perceptively walk to observe the ground to avoid twigs and things?
That's what stealth.
You can walk perceptively, or you can walk stealthily. If
Can
you
I
walk stealthily, that would be the looking for twigs and things. If you want to walk perceptively, that means you're trying to look for probably the creature or something similar up ahead.
Then I have an idea. Let me go ahead. Unless someone else is more sneaky than me at a feeling of one.
We'll scream if something goes wrong.
Good plan. Then I shall sneak away to go and try to find the node.
Oh!
I step on a very big twig and
No.
trip and fall down a hill.
No, you're
Ugh.
walking. You're fine. You walk forward for a bit. Eventually, you start to hear a little bit more noises up ahead in front of you. So you walk forward a little bit more. When suddenly... What's your AC?
Oh no!
11.
You get hit with 2 arrows, one in either leg. You start screaming.
The scream happens. Infernal starts running out.
I look to my legs and just keep screaming and shock of arrows being in them.
Everyone roll for initiative.
Lady Josh, what?
Do I click
Why is
on
that
my
my name?
character?
That was the name of your original character sheet, I think.
Oh,
can't
it's the name of the
click.
token that you have saved. Yeah, if you drag your... We don't have tokens to click on, so I have to drag out my old...
Yeah, you can drag it out. Or actually, wait till roll. Wait till roll.
Oh,
Okay.
Josh
Okay.
and Glim, I'll give you your old ones, obviously.
Oh.
deuce.
I need to... Go ahead and drag yourselves off and put yourselves on the top side.
Where?
Drag yourself off just sounds so bad.
Where do I drag myself off? What?
So grab your character from the under like the journal tab. Grab it, hold, and pull it over.
I did not save an avatar tonight.
You don't need to.
Not the avatar. Caleb's the one who saves your character to your thing.
Yeah.
So if you're to go and highlight over Clint, you can just click and drag.
Let me resize everybody. Does Goodle not have his thing saved?
I guess not, but that picture works just fine.
that picture. The Glim. You just got shot with 2 arrows on either side.
It's my damage.
You take a total of 12 damage, and your movement speed is reduced by 20 feet.
Ow.
Ouch.
I'm sorry, how many damage?
12.
Ow. What? Am I able... I'm gonna go immediately into rage and use Storm of the RSC and Lightning Blast this archer over here.
We're in turn order now. That was the surprise round.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're fine. Oops. Let me... There we go. Now I can tell where squares are.
Oh, that's a lot of gnolls. We should probably try to kill this one over here because they look important.
You look important.
Oh, thanks.
You don't technically see that one though. He's pretty. Right now, you guys don't see anything. You just know Goodle's screaming. Not Goodle, Glim.
Glim.
I haven't rolled for their initiative. There we go. I was wondering what I was doing. Okay.
I like this music.
Behind enemy lines.
This is a good choice in music.
Alright, first is the special looking gnoll. The noises you heard up ahead start to get closer, Glim, as you see gnoll starting to come from the woodwork.
Howdy.
This first gnoll comes by, and you need to make a dexterity save.
Oh.
Alright. You take 2 damage as a black flame shoots from its hand and slightly singes your beard.
Ah!
This gnoll uses his entire movement to get right up in your face.
Rude.
This gnoll is going to shoot you again. That hits. You take 4 damage, and your movement speed is reduced by another 10 feet.
I cannot move no more.
You are pinned to the ground by arrows.
Ow.
This one pierces your boot, sticks you to the floor. Goodle.
Night.
Goodle? Terrence? Trent? Sorry.
Was muted.
Alright.
Is scaling accurate?
Scaling?
Size.
Yes.
Doodle will take his movement. Sorry for coughing. And we'll move right up here to that square. It was that one, right? Oh, no, 2 more.
If you start moving and you push Q, you can see where you're
Thank you. And then, at disadvantage, because this is out of range, I'm going to throw a bomb here, at this point.
Okay.
And then upon throwing, he's also going to cast a spell along with it because of his grenader. He's going to cast Fog Cloud.
Okay. Does the bomb still do normal rules, or did it become a fog cloud?
The bomb still does normal rules. Fog Cloud gets added to it.
Okay. So go ahead and give me your D8.
8.
Was there? Or no, it was there?
I just posted Fog Cloud. Roll 1d8.
Was there?
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Lands there.
Okay, unfortunately, both the Knoll and because they're both in 5 feet, they both take 1 plus 4, so 5 damage from me.
Then you take 5 fire damage. The Knoll yips in surprise. Goodle, I would like a D20, please.
He's anti-party.
No!
Not again.
Alright. Is that your turn?
That is indeed my turn.
Another Knoll. Runs up.
There's now a fog cloud here, so. keep in mind.
Oh. Yeah, where did that spread out to?
20-foot radius of the sphere, so seeing how it hit here, it's 20 feet from this point.
Give me somebody. Yeah, now put 20 feet in a corner. Put it in a corner.
So what do you mean, like in a corner?
Just like go completely diagonal into a corner
Oh, from
from that point. You need to go one
90
more up.
degrees.
I got it now. Now 20 below, please. Okay. Thank you. There's the area of the fog cloud.
Hooray.
Alright, this Knoll runs up out of the bush and is surprised by the cloud. He'll end his turn there. Clint. Jackson?
Yes, I will now use. I hear him screaming, and I know where he was if he's the fog cloud. So I'm gonna use healing word.
You're not up there yet.
What?
You're not up there, so you can't technically see what's going on.
Get into range.
Well, I can do it 60 feet, can't I?
Yeah, but with all the brush that's going on right now, you can't technically see him.
Okay.
And you wouldn't actually be able to target him with healing word anyway, even if you knew where he was,
Why couldn't I?
because that's kind of how fog cloud works.
Oh.
Yeah, you have to be able to
Okay.
see the person to be able to cast the target spell.
I then come through the brush, see what's going on. I guess I'll prepare an action if I see one of my friends injured.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. Glim.
Glim will now go into rage and then attack with Storm the Oris.
Okay. I assume you just blast it in front of you.
Yep.
Because that's the last place you knew there was a person.
Yep.
They need to make a dex save. He makes it.
Makes it.
You blast through, in the flash of lightning, you can see what's going on, and you see that you just barely missed him. Yelps in
with-
surprise.
I will use my extra attack.
Well, you have a normal attack as well.
Can I? Well then.
Your
Actually,
Storm
that's
Aura, I believe, is your bonus action, no?
It is. So I'm gonna attack my mace.
Alright, you have to do that with disadvantage because you can't technically see him. You do not hit.
Then I'll use my extra to do it then.
Okay.
Dang.
You start to
You got an
swing
inspiration you can use to roll it.
if you'd
I
like
could.
to. But would you like to re-roll a disadvantage roll?
Could I?
Even if you roll higher than a 1, you're not getting higher than a 10.
It's true. Is a 1 going to affect me?
Usually it does.
Then I will re-roll with my inspiration then.
Okay. Just roll another d20. Okay, yeah, you're swinging through the fog, but you just can't quite seem to connect with anything. Your
Yeah,
turn?
as long as I'm not a 1, I'm happy.
This knoll. Starts running around the fog cloud, sort of just like yipping and trying to see if he can find a way in. This person, let me roll. He just sort of scampers behind a tree, seems to be waiting for the fog to disperse. Infernal.
Infernal, not quite seeing any gnolls. She's gonna come over here, raise her hands up into the air, and conjure 8 giant owls.
You conjure a giant owl.
8 giant owls.
8 giant owls.
Conjure animals that we summon up to 8 CR 1/4 creatures. And I summon them. They all have keen senses. They can hear and through the fog. They all have dark vision, and I'm going to tell them to attack gnolls.
What's their health?
20 or 19.
19?
If you want to let me just control them, I could just start sending them around.
I will.
Wow, they are large beasts. Jeez, this is horrifying.
Yes, you summon 8 large owls. Or 8 giant owls.
They also don't provoke when they leave people's threatened areas, so
Yeah,
they just start
fly away.
swarming the first few that they see, and then some of them will attack more if they see more. So I'll roll for these 4 first. They all have flanking.
Yep, good. That's a strong spell.
Yeah. I was like, why summon 1 CR2 creatures when I can summon 8 CR 1/4 one?
Giant owls are 1/4?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was tempted to do giant bats, but giant owls do way more damage. I guess I'll just roll twice. Alright, that's for 1 giant owl. Does one of them...
Nope.
Second one tries... Does 15 hit?
15 does.
That one take 10 damage.
Okay.
Is he still up?
He is.
Oops, those are damage rolls. Ah, that hits.
Yeah.
Take 10 more damage.
Alright.
And the last one attacks. That hit.
That does hit.
I take 12 damage.
These
Alright,
owls
the
come
other-
out of nowhere, ambushing this knoll, and just start pecking the heck out of him.
Now
Until
the
he's
other
nothing
one
but a
is about to,
corpse.
other one's about to get heck pecked.
Just a bunch of screeching goes on.
That one misses.
That one hits.
16 hit.
Yeah.
For 6 damage. And 21 hit
Yep.
for 11 damage. At 22
Yeah.
for 6 damage.
All right. These owls are doing work.
Turn well spent. Also, I guess for flavor-wise, these are fungus owls.
They're fungal owls.
Fungal owls. I guess they're
Nice.
fungal owls.
There's some fungi owls.
All right. This gnoll sees owls. He charges an owl, licking his lips.
Squawk!
Too bad for them. Once it dies, it disappears.
That would be very sad. I don't assume their AC is 9.
It is 12.
Yeah, okay, so he misses. The gnoll, special gnoll, comes over and he's going to attack as well. Clawing, and biting. The first claw does 8 damage.
Alright.
Second claw does 7 damage. The bite does 5 damage.
The owl poofs into magical dust.
The creature howls in disappointment, runs forward to the next one, and bites again. 14 hits, right? So the bite does 7 damage, and it needs to make me a con save.
That would be at plus. Come on. Oof.
The owl takes 10 more poison damage as black liquid flows through its veins.
Ew.
It's veins that it totally has.
I want to collect some of that.
The gnoll in front of Glim, he's a bit freaked out by what's happening, but he still he wants meat, you know? He just wants to eat, man. He's hungry. What's your AC?
I think it's 11 for Glenn.
Yes.
Hold on, didn't we figure out last time that was wrong?
Yes.
Oh, right,
Uh,
yeah.
It should be 10 plus your con mod plus your dex mod.
Did I not fix it? Apparently I did. So Brody, as a barbarian, you're supposed to have a special,
Unarmored defense.
yeah, unarmored defense.
Oh.
So it's 13.
That's nice.
You still got hit, unfortunately.
But only half damage because he's raging.
Yep.
Great.
So you
I
take
know.
7 halved.
Round up or down?
Round up.
4.
And brutal.
Now, he knows where his friend was.
Yeah.
And not wanting another repeat of Zacharias, he's gonna just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
You just run in.
and just move in.
Alright. Any actions?
He's gonna prep an action that if a friend is in front of him, he will give him a Cure Wounds potion.
Okay. This gnoll hears some hooting. And he's gonna go hang out with the hooties.
Dang, I should have summoned. I should have summoned 8 swarms of rat.
Wow.
Ugh.
Is that really a thing?
Yep. I mean, they're beasts.
This owl takes 4 damage as it gets speared.
The owl turns around and goes, "Who?"
You.
Clint.
Get Clint. Okay, I'll move over right by him, Josh.
Yeah.
And I'll just prepare another action if I see anyone hurt.
You see some owls that are hurt.
Don't heal them. They're not real.
A real person.
Okay.
They're not people.
I had to mention it. All right.
Yep.
Glim.
Glim's, while still in rage, he's gonna start swinging his axe again.
Nice.
Try to hit his target.
Yep. Unfortunately, you do not hit.
Some extra attack.
Again, you just don't. You just can't quite make it.
And out of pure frustration, he shoots lightning.
All right. That's a deck save. He not only gets out of the way, but when you blast it, you don't see him anymore. You don't know where he went.
Glim can't move.
You can move now. It was just for that one turn. You sort of move your foot around, and eventually you're able to get the arrow out of it.
Ugh.
It's nice. What's my movement now?
Normal.
Normal. Well, if my movement's normal, I'm gonna start walking. Actually, no, I'm gonna stay where I'm at because there's smoke and I don't want to risk anything.
Okay. This gnoll sees owls, so he's gonna owl it up.
Only owls had reach.
He spears it with, for 5 damage. And that's his turn. Vernal.
All right. Since call or conjure animals is BS, it takes no action for me to continue ordering the owls to do.
Does it require concentration at least?
Good check. Ooh, it does.
Good, good, good.
She's going to cast Barkskin on herself and activate her.
Bark skin is also concentration, correct?
Oh, is it? Oh, it is. In that case, she won't. She's just gonna do her. Animal shape thing, but not because she doesn't have to with her.
You're doing mushroom shape.
Yeah, mushroom shape.
Got it.
And that gives me 18 temporary hit points.
Because you use those a lot.
Yeah, I sure do. And she's actually gonna move over into the scene.
Oh, the scene.
I guess she'll dash to get behind these owls who are now moving in. I'll start with left owls. This left owl moves for flank. This one moves for flank. This one moves. They focus on these two. Will try to hit this one. Oh, I actually made an attack for this. Okay, here we go. Attack 1. Attack 2. Hey!
That first one hits.
Alright, they take 20 damage.
Wow.
Ow.
The owl lunges forward and grabs onto the gnoll's snout and just sort of rips off the end of its nose.
Oof. Is it still alive?
Yeah, the gnoll is howling in pain.
Alright, I guess this one's gonna go for this one, and if that one... Or no, this one's gonna go for this one. Try to finish it off. Yeah.
Well, you gotta take up spaces. You're taking up these spaces, and he's taking up these spaces.
Yeah. And he does 4 more damage to him.
4 more? Yeah, he's dead.
And this other one's gonna go for that one.
Okay. hit.
For 9 damage. Jeez, this spell is ridiculous.
Yeah, it is.
I look at it as closely as I should have when I first chose it.
Just
This
makes
would have been really
it
nice.
just makes
I
me
feel
want to
like
throw more
Drew-
enemies at you.
I feel like
no.
Drew's overpowered.
I think, yeah. I mean, this
They,
is a
they
spell.
are early, but they do plane off towards the end.
These guys are going for this one. All
Uh,
3 of them.
All 3 of them. The first attack hits. The first and third attack hits.
For 15. And that's my turn.
As they're pecking, they're able to get in a couple scratches on the knoll. This knoll. He sees the weak owl and he goes for that kill.
No!
Spear!
Speared an owl.
Hits!
I'm assuming it does more than 2 damage.
He did 3.
Boo-hoo-hoo, says the owl.
The knoll howls triumphantly and goes to bite the one in front of it.
Oh no!
I love how these two are actually fairly fighting. The ones over here just got mauled.
They became owl food.
The knoll or the owl in front gets takes 4 damage.
Alright.
The
Man,
knoll-
it'd suck if you had the split experience among summoned creatures.
The now that you're getting closer, Fernal, you notice that this knoll has dried red blood covering its claws and up its arms all the way to its shoulders.
Ugh.
And also, did I say it was red?
Yes.
Yes.
Good. It's going to attack the owl behind. With a claw! And another claw.
No, not claws.
The first claw does 11 damage.
Oh no.
The second claw does 5 damage. Oops.
Phew.
And then the bite
No!
does 6 damage.
Ah, the owl is slain!
The knoll with dried blood howls and goes to bite the one in front. I assume it 24 hits.
Yes.
For 9 damage, and make a con save. It makes it.
Woo! I was about to be face to face without any owl protectors.
Glim, give me a... Or no, don't give me anything. You get attacked
Yeah.
by a knoll who seemed to be in front of you again.
What?
You don't know where he went, but he's back.
How dare he?
You take 7 damage.
Rude.
Halved, rounded up.
4 damage.
Boodle. You hear fighting in front of you. Every now and then you see a blast of lightning.
Cautiously walks forward. And lets, Glim know, hey, I'm here, don't hit me.
Glim will make sure to not try not to hit. Goodle.
And can I use my action to, force feed him a Cure Wounds potion?
Yeah, you can use an action to administrate a potion.
Okay, yeah.
You bend my neck back and open my mouth up.
Just
like
grabs the
gigantic.
tip of your hat and pulls you down.
The hat's attached to his head.
Yeah.
I'm 2.5 feet tall, I gotta grab him somehow.
I mean, so is he.
Yeah.
I would say don't get squashed.
Give the cure roll.
Give me the roll.
Not bad.
That's pretty good. Now halved and no, I'm joking.
Now make a save against the Q.
Superstitious barbarian does that.
Yeah.
Anything else for your turn?
Nah, I don't really got any bonus actions, so
No, this one. He realizes he's very outnumbered, so he's going to disengage and
Good thing these owls have 60-foot fly speed.
run. He doesn't know that. Clint.
Well, he's about to learn it.
Okay, if any of these moles hit me, I'm gonna die. I'll be honest.
Jackson, you know you're supposed to be level, like, 4, right?
You told me level up once.
I didn't. I said
What?
level up. I never told you how many times.
Okay,
You
fair
gotta
enough.
look at your
I
experience
thought
points.
it was just once.
No.
Okay, so I'm still level 2, so I'm just gonna come over here and if anyone I see gets injured, I'll heal them.
Okay. Glim.
How long do smoke bombs last?
7. They last for a minute.
Glim coughs.
So about
6 rounds.
Yeah, 6 more rounds.
He's gonna go and attempt to swing at the knoll that was in front of
Oh,
him.
never mind. Fog cloud's an hour.
Oh, it's fine. It'll be there until it goes away.
So chill, it's there.
Is it concentration?
Yes.
Does concentration work with alchemists?
That's up to you to decide. It says I can expend spell slots to cause this ability to happen with the grenade. It doesn't say whether concentration factors in or not.
I feel like concentration could, as in a concentration of how your alchemic potion turned out.
But that's not how that works, though, because he doesn't have
Yeah.
to be actively thinking,
But
I
if this-
need this fog to be...
But at the same
no.
time, that means he can just have a million concentration effects at once without any risk
You
of
could
losing
have
them.
it where it's a
Well,
half
wait, but-
concentration, so I can only have 2 concentrations going at once.
Can you only... Is it only for fog cloud? Or can you use it for, like, any spell?
It sounds like any spell, right?
So, no. There is only 2 spells I can use alongside bombs. That's Fog Cloud and Entangle. There's a couple second level ones that I haven't really looked into at the moment.
We'll just say
It
you can
seems
do
like-
one of each at a time.
Because I feel like if you had infinity of those, that would just become more of an hindrance than it would be an...
Because I don't know how you'd be able to dispel that unless... yeah, I don't know.
Maybe you can't.
Yeah, I don't
He has to
imagine
wait
you'd
for
be able to
wind.
dispel that. So I'm good with the way you said it. You can have 2 concentration effects at a time, but then you're kind of out of luck
Yeah.
until they go away. Or you leave the area, I'd imagine. Yeah.
Okay.
You hit with that first attack. Sorry.
Like, please tell me that hits.
Yeah, you did it. Is that including your rage damage? Yes,
Second.
14 does not hit.
Okay. And then I will take my bonus for as well.
Okay, deck save.
Blast of lightning.
You see him
be
light
right
up with
back, guys.
lightning bolts, and he starts howling in pain, and he explodes, black blood flying around.
Glim howls with him when he does.
Fortunately, none of the black blood actually falls on you.
Oh,
Fortunately.
it's fortunate.
Fernal.
Alright, owls go first.
The howling owls.
As they swarm around this poor sucker. And begin their dinner feast. Alright, first one. Hump.
Yep.
For only 5 damage.
He just starts
Next
screaming.
one. For 8 damage. Next one.
It's dead.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
See, they're over here, so they don't actually have enough to get over here and attack.
You can.
But they will.
Yeah.
Yeah, they will. The two who don't attack will fly over and. Actually, this one's gonna go over here. Infernal's gonna come over here. And she's gonna go attack at the bloody knoll. With advantage with her spooky fungal spear.
You get extra damage on that, don't you?
I sure do.
Damage.
Oh, bam. Oof. It was underwhelming, but yes, 9 damage again.
Alright, you put a good scratch across it, a sort of green fungus-like substance starts trying to grow on the crack of its edge of its scratch. It kind of looks at you. It just glares. It's
She
more
glares
silent
back.
than the other gnolls.
Hello.
That's my
Hello.
turn.
My turn.
Nope.
No.
To know.
This gnoll is gonna stab the weak owl.
Stop going for the weak boy.
That's their job. He does 3
Yeah.
damage.
It still lives.
It is. That's very unfortunate. Now the other one has to waste an attack.
I mean, it's gonna.
It's gonna finish it off. Unless it rolls double ones, of course.
Did it?
It did. I didn't mean to roll advantage for it. I just did, and then it rolled double ones.
It's amazing.
So it goes to scratch at the owl, but it gets bit, and takes 2 damage.
I was like,
Angry, it's gonna roll again with not advantage, please. Still hits. 6 damage.
Oh.
It's gonna howl, and then it's gonna bite at Furno. Does an 18 hit you?
Sure does.
Alright. 8 damage, plus a con save.
Oops, not advantage.
You're fine. But as
It
it's
also-
sinking its teeth into your arm, it
Into
just...
my fungus. It hasn't broken my temp HP.
That's true. It's biting into your fungus. It tries to bite even harder. But you rip your arm away before it does any more damage. Google.
He's gonna administer another Cure Wounds potion.
Okay.
mm.
Did you do something?
Have fun with that 5 health.
It's 5 health more than I didn't have.
Yep. Anything else?
He will run back into here,
And have a good old time.
so I can finally get like a look out at things.
Are you break
Take a deep
free?
breath.
He's been stuck in the fog cloud for too long. He's got to see something.
Clint.
Oh,
My turn.
Yes.
could he have
Okay.
pulled me?
Not really. No.
Is anyone injured
No one is injured.
that I can see
No, there's not even any owls you
Besides-
can see injured.
besides Brody? But I can't see him.
No, you can't see him.
So I guess I'll just prepare my action again.
Did you take any sort of damaging cantrip at all? No.
No, I did not. I took healing.
Attaboy.
I see.
I was gonna be support, pure support.
You don't even have like bless or anything, huh?
Mm-mm.
You should know some more spells than that. Oh, you don't have very high wisdom.
What?
Why do you have such a
What do
low
you mean?
wisdom?
Isn't it in charisma that?
No,
Oh,
it's
did I
wisdom.
level wrong?
Yeah, you did.
I think I leveled wrong.
You leveled as a sorcerer, I believe.
I totally leveled as a sorcerer. I think 14 is supposed to be here on wisdom, and then
Either
charisma
way.
is supposed to be 13. Or did I? What did I level?
We'll go over some things later if you'd like.
Okay.
I assume you don't do anything then.
Yeah.
Glim?
Glim's gonna attempt to move out of the circle.
Okay,
Right
you
of the
can make
fog.
your way out of the circle. Jackson, you see him.
All right. I use my action to use healing word.
There you go.
There we go. I'm helpful. You heal for how much?
3.
3. Yeah, I'm supposed to have a high charisma. Why do I even have a 13 in 14 in charisma? What am I?
I don't know. Glim, what else are you doing? Is that it?
Yeah, I guess that's it unless I'm able to attack a node.
No, you have no one to attack. You can.
Before
Yeah.
his turn ends, I'm gonna reaction deal 12 damage to that.
Yeah, that's a thing. It starts sneezing. As it sneezes, black blood sprays from its nose.
Jesus.
Ew.
Alright. Infernal.
I get a reaction, deal 12 more damage to it.
Yeah, okay, great. It starts sneezing even harder.
Alright, and then I'm gonna try to stab it.
Okay.
For 7 damage.
Alright.
Is it still up?
It is, but it does not look very good.
Alright, it's about to get pecked by Owl. This one moves over to peck.
Okay. Damage.
19 hits. For 10 damage. And
The
the
thing
other
goes
one's
down.
going for the other one. 17 hits the other one
17 does hit the other one.
for 3 damage.
Uh, 3 damage. Okay. The Knoll's turn. He's gonna turn and run, but eventually the owls just catch up with him because he can't keep up or he can't outrun them, and he
Yep.
just gets pecked to death.
Yay!
And you're back in the forest.
Infernal unsummons the owls.
Not that.
Wow, I didn't know I could do that. I thought I was gonna summon like 1 owl, maybe 2. But not 8 of them.
Yeah, that was fairly good on your part.
Hey.
I'll definitely need to keep these in mind.
We could fly them around and take a look at stuff. It'd be a quicker way to travel.
I don't trust them. They don't have.
Do I know what a... We don't really ride creatures, do we? I guess we don't really have saddles.
You ride dinosaurs.
Do we have saddles for those?
Like not great ones, but they're like they help you hold on.
Yeah, we need saddles.
Well, I don't. For now, we should probably head back to camp.
Yeah, I
We could-
agree.
We could make saddles, and then we could take your magnificent birds around, and we could travel a lot further and a lot faster.
They do only last for up to an hour.
Still, an hour of flying could equal a day of walking.
That's
True.
true. That's genius.
My 18 intelligence shows through sometimes.
So does my 10.
I guess we start going home.
All right.
Short-lived bout out into the enemy territory.
Which direction are you going, Brody?
Back to camp. So I guess we make our way southwest.
Southwest directly?
Yes, but whichever looks like a path that the nodes would not take.
No, you make your way away. You're walking through the forest when you see a clearing up ahead. In the middle of the clearing looks to be some sort of shrine with a black obsidian statue.
That's weird.
Are we still in evil territory or are we in good land?
You're still in Null territory.
We should break it. Or at least look at it. Might be white hair things.
I think we should do nothing with it.
Do any of us know anything about this area's religion?
We're still strangers of this land. Though the craftsmanship may be nice, we should not touch.
What if it's a clue to finding where the drow, whatever a drow is, finding where the white hairs live?
Who has the map?
Hmm?
Can you mark this general area on your map, and we can always return to it?
Do you have berry or something to stain it with?
I have the demon's blood. You could do that.
No. And we shan't be putting it in that statue either.
No, that was a definite no.
What really consists of our ration?
Enough food for a day.
Being a tinker, I may have oil on me, or of something that I may have. I don't know. But
You could have small miscellaneous things, but nothing drastic.
Would ink be drastic?
A small amount. Would be
yeah, just enough to go and dab onto the map to know this is the area where the statue is. It roughly.
All right. Should you do so?
Let's hope that it'll be back.
We definitely need to look at it.
I would not recommend approaching it.
Yet.
We don't know what it might do.
Anywho.
I suppose we should be going home first.
So you go around?
I think that is a very good idea.
Yeah, we will go around.
How far around?
Not even entering the clearing.
Yeah, good.
We're gonna stay in the tree
Burst.
line.
I have no vision of anything.
You weren't supposed to.
Okay, so that's a good thing then.
That was the map. Eventually, you get back to your vine bridge. You make your way through the... Let's see, how long does this take? That took 1 hour. Actually, it took 1 hour for you to get to the statue. And the sun has set.
Just to get there.
Yeah, you're at the statue, but the sun has now set.
Oh.
Huh.
We all have dark vision, no?
Yeah.
We could continue at night.
Clint, you should say no.
No. No. We should just go back. We're in null territory. This is not good.
I'm saying
So
you
we're
should,
saying no as in you don't have dark vision.
Oh,
That's what I meant.
Oh.
But you can say whatever you want. Yeah, but you don't have
Sorry,
dark
I'm
vision.
super tired.
No, we're planning on heading back to the main camp.
Just
Yeah, I don't
continuing
have
now.
dark
Wait,
vision, and I don't have a torch.
This.
Fernal just picks him up.
Wait,
He's a full-sized human. It's sort of difficult to
I-
just pick him up.
I am a full-size
I mean-
man.
Fernal has 18 strength, so
Fernal does what she wants.
How big is your
Yeah.
character, Jackson?
About 5'8",
Well, how heavy is he?
200, 300. I don't know. I haven't decided.
that's a lot
200
of.
pounds?
That's heavy.
Not 200. I meant 190.
190.
That's still heavy.
That's lighter
Oh,
than I am.
no.
For those that have seen me, I guess.
Don't worry, those that have seen me could never guess my weight. Anywho, back to the story.
So yeah, carrying him is difficult.
Why are you
Like,
carrying me?
You'll be moving
Please
half
let me
speed.
down.
Half speed.
Yeah.
I was able to run with Garnel.
Can you let me down,
Garnel-
please?
Garnel was unconscious, and it was a special situation where you had a bunch
Yes.
of adrenaline pumping, and it wasn't for very long either.
How about this? You stick in the middle, and then we'll just lead the way. And then with that,
Because it's
Bring
not
it
like you're
here.
completely
I'll
blind.
push it away.
No, he's not completely blind. But
That's
if you get
true.
into a fight,
He's useless, but best to keep moving. Movement equals life.
I agree. Let's go.
Yes.
all right, you make your way around the statue. How long does that take you to get there? Three more hours. So it's about 10:30 at this point. You make it to your vine bridge.
I at least want to cross before we're, try to comp or anything.
I think we should just try to get back to camp.
I agree. We should push through.
Okay. Getting him across the river is not going to be easy, though.
I'll just hold on to him.
I'm gonna have Jackson give me a dex check with advantage.
Okay.
With advantage, so you can give me another one.
Okay.
Because Fernal was holding on to you to make sure you didn't fall. You make it fine. You can make it across fine. And you start making your way back. At this point, it is. Oh, now it's 10 o'clock. No. Sorry, military time's hard for me to read.
What is it military time?
22:30.
It's
That is
11.
10:30 p.m.
10:30. So now it's 10:30 p.m. So by the time you get back to camp, it's 11:30.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, if you ever need help with military time, just let me know. I grew up on that stuff. So
Just subtract 12.
Good. At least one of us knows.
I should have put that in there. You saw that I
Heck,
put a
my-
marker down for you, right, Brony?
Yes.
So you make it
Thank
back to camp. As you get there, however, you notice that it is empty.
Hmm?
does it look ransacked or something?
You haven't quite approached it yet. You're actually in the more northern area.
Is there fire?
There's no signs of fire. So hold on.
Is it empty like it's nighttime empty or
As you approach, you don't even see anyone in the little watchtower. So now you
Something's
guys are up here.
Where is everyone?
Hello?
Can I danger sense anything?
No.
Glim walks forward.
What do I have? Thought I should. Can I detect good or evil?
I don't think clerics can do that. I know paladins can. You don't feel anything outrageously evil. Like when you're in the Gnoll place, you could probably feel outrageous evil, but you don't feel outrageous evil like here.
Okay.
Can I check to see if there's any tracks like that our friends got here within the last?
Give me a survival check.
That's a good survival check.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're searching around, and it doesn't take you long, but you start to see what look to be large dinosaur tracks.
Mm,
You eventually find, with a 25, you can pretty much play out most of the story. So what had happened is there was a bunch of large dinosaurs in here doing something. They were running around doing stuff. Some of the logs are moved around, the stones are shifted. And you see that as like the party comes up from not this direction, from this direction, the dinosaurs made their way out of here and started circling them, and then they all made their way north.
They were abducted.
By a dinosaur.
Several of them.
They were abducted by dinosaur riders.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Hey, Fennel. Would
Yes?
Does that make everyone?
Would one of your guys' clans do this?
Well,
I remember the hobgoblins did not like us that much.
Divum didn't like us very much. They were the goblins.
I'm sorry.
Does
Forgive
Divum ride dinosaurs?
Yes, Divum rides both herbivorous and carnivorous dinosaurs.
It's totally them.
Well, it looks like we'll be going to save our friends.
Do we have to go now? I'm so tired.
No, we could make camp for tonight. We'll need to keep a watch out, though.
I'll summon first watch.
I'll take the following.
He conjures an animal to watch. Wait, no, that doesn't work. Just to concentrate. Never mind.
I'll take the final watch.
And I think we'll pick it up there next time.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, that's good.
We better have a similar group next time, or else it's gonna get real awkward.
If anything, we find someone inside one of the houses.
I never left.
Yeah, all of a sudden, Foofy crawls out of the medicine cabinet.
It wouldn't surprise me too much.
Well, adventurers, thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please leave a like down below. If you want to see more, head to our channel, check out some of our other stuff. And until next time, we'll see you around the campfire.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
The